I need some sort of intro, so I'm inserting it now. That's what he said. Hey guys, Jess is a Mess here. I'm Jess, my entire life is a mess, and today I'm going to be doing a review for a Redbubble iPhone 6 Tough phone case. There are a couple of different phone cases you can get. You can get a snap-on, you can get a tough one, which is this. You can get like a skin, so it's just like a sticker to cover it. So this phone case I think was about like $25 with a coupon that I used. Redbubble often has different coupons, just like every now and then. It's actually pretty often. Sometimes they'll have like a percentage off of their shirt, sometimes it'll be a percentage off the entire store, or just phone cases, or just like certain things, maybe prints. So just keep an eye out if you are looking to get a Redbubble phone case or anything from Redbubble. Keep an eye out for the sales. That's the only time I ever order from them, is if they're having a sale. Before I get started on my review, I also did an unboxing for this when I first got it. I never put it up into a video because I wanted to have the review with it, and then I kept putting off doing the review of it, and now it's a year later. Also, if you don't know, Redbubble is a site where artists can upload their fan art and original art to the site, and then you can buy their prints on certain things. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the clips from when I first unboxed it. You can get my first impressions, you can see what it's like straight out of the box and how to put it on your phone, and then we'll come back to future me, where I will be giving my honest review. Okay. Let's go. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing for a Redbubble phone case that I just ordered. So this is what it looks like. It is Death the Kid up here, then Liz and Patty down here, and there's some awesome artwork all the way around it. This phone case looks awesome. This is not as rubbery as I thought it was gonna be. So basically what I've heard is that it's easiest to take the rubber part out of the like hard case, and then put the phone into the rubber part, and then put the hard case on. By the way, it's bendy, but it's not like rubber. Like, it doesn't feel like rubber. It feels kind of like plasticky, like a hard plastic, but not. Ooh, hope I can get that out easy. So first of all, hey, you got a black phone case. This is uncomfortable to hold. Never mind. And then you put on this part. How do I do this? I don't know if I'll ever be able to get this out of this, but oh, nice. You know what? This isn't even that bulky. It's actually pretty slim. Like, I like this. So anyway, I've heard a lot of good things about Redbubble phone cases. One of them being that it doesn't scratch easily, and the colors are very vibrant, which they are. So basically you get this outer rim that sort of juts out a little bit, so that if like you put your phone on a table, you know, it's protected from getting scratched on the table. And you know, if it falls on the floor, it'll fall on this, you know, plasticky rubber part. Very nice. Go around, you can see the black border. These are the volume controls. Yes, and then this little thing, which is really deep in there, but that's okay. At least, you know, nothing's gonna hit it or anything. And then up top, totally cool, because there's nothing on the top anyway. And then down here you have holes for all your shit. It's very glossy, and you can see fingerprints and smudges and stuff. So that's a downside, but it still looks really cute. I really love it. Like, I'm gonna love having a Soul Eater phone, and I think it's gonna protect it really well, and it's really sturdy. So that was my first impressions and unboxing of this phone case. Now, let's get to the review portion. So let's start off the review with a few pros. First of all, the print is beautiful. I really love the artwork. I think that the vibrancy of the artwork is really good. I like the colors. I like the way that it's printed and it wraps around the side. It's not like fuzzy or pixelated or anything. It's a really good quality print. It is very sturdy. I am a clumsy oaf, okay? I drop my phone a lot. I had this bad habit of, back when I was in college, I would always keep my phone in my lap to keep track of the time, because my car didn't have a clock in it. But the thing is, whenever I got out of the car, I forgot that the phone was in my lap, and then it fell out onto the concrete. So with this phone case on it, it survived, and without it, it probably would have died a long time ago. Another pro is that it's actually, even though it is so sturdy, it's not bulky, which is another thing that I really liked about this. I thought, just sort of looking at the phone case on its own, I thought it was gonna kind of make it a bit bulkier and harder to fit in my pockets easily. but actually it's quite slim, as you can tell. It's very protective is another thing I have written down for pro. The little edges up here, I like that these exist because I can just lay my phone down flat on the table without worrying about getting scratches all over it. Another thing that I saw going around when I was looking up reviews for Redbubble phone cases was that they were scratch proof. And that's not necessarily true. Mine has a lot of tiny mini little scratches on it. However, if you look at it like this, you can't even see the scratches on it. Do you see any scratches? You know, if you see in the glare, I don't even know if you can see it from this far away. There are a lot of tiny little scratches all over the phone case. However, it is not noticeable whatsoever. Those scratches are pretty much just in the gloss that is over the phone case, so the scratches don't actually affect the print as much as they just affect the gloss. So that's why in the glare you can see the scratches, but normally you can't because it hasn't affected the actual print. However, I do have a couple of scratches down here at the corners that have affected the print. They've gone all the way through. This is a year of scratches. I sometimes just throw my phone in my bag. I don't really worry about it. Part of the reason I don't worry about it is because I know the phone case protects it so well. My entire house was made of tile. Sometimes I would drop my phone, it would slide across. I'm sure that got scratches on it. But if you're not looking for them, you barely notice them. So I would consider that a pro. I think that that's a good thing, you know, even though it does get scratches on it, it's not noticeable. The first con I have actually written for this phone case just says, good luck getting it off. This phone case is very, very tight on your phone. Just let's go ahead and test it. Ugh. Oh, it sort of came off a little bit, not really though. Yes, now my fingers hurt. It's very easy to get on, it's just impossible to get off. I've tried getting it off a couple of times. One, just like taking it off from the black part with this thing still on it, and then I tried again popping the harder outer shell off and then getting the black part off. It's equally difficult. It's just not a fun time. I feel like I'm gonna bend my phone every time I try to take it off. So if you are looking to get a Redbubble phone case, make sure you like the print a lot and you are not going to want to interchange it because it's very difficult, which again, some people might see as a good thing because that means it's not gonna pop off randomly. And the second con that I have, I really only have two, is that the little headphone jack right here doesn't work for every headphone piece. Apple headphone jacks fit perfectly into this, no problem. I have used a couple of other headphone jacks that are not Apple and they worked fine. However, when I got this, again, it was around Christmas. That Christmas, my mother got me a selfie stick and I thought that would be so helpful taking cosplay pictures because I could actually like pose and go, you know, further away. So I tried using the selfie stick, but the little plug for the selfie stick, you plug it into your headphone jack. And it didn't work. It did not fit because it's so deep down in there. The little headphone jack thingy was a little bit too wide and too like thick to fit in here. Just, you know, keep that in mind. If you're gonna get a tough case, you might have trouble with the headphone jack, depending on what you want to use it for. Overall, this is a good phone case. I have loved it every minute that I have had it. It still works great. The little button over here works great. The volume controls, yes, that's Merlin by the way. The volume controls work well. Everything's good. Also, yes, that is a Yuri on Ice artwork. I'm a nerd. You should know this by now. So yeah, that is all I have for this review. I'm very happy with this phone case. I've had it for over a year and I will continue to have it until I get a new phone probably. So I hope that this review was helpful and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but I hope that you guys can join me on the journey to finding out. See you next time.